Today on Football-Oranje, we look back at the historic Netherlands starting 11 that made it to the 2010 World Cup final against Spain. Along the way, these men famously beat the likes of Brazil and Uruguay to proudly reach the final, but sadly fell at the final hurdle. In goal, Martin Stekelenburg. Stekelenburg had been first choice goalkeeper for Ajax for many years by this time, but was unable to prevent the goal that won Spain the final. Afterwards, he spent another season with Ajax, when he dropped the trophy under a bus, until big money move to Roma, and then relegation in the Premier League with Fulham. The keeper escaped to warm Monaco's bench before signing for Southampton. Stekelenburg is now battling it out with Jordan Pickford for number 1 jersey at Everton. At right back that evening was Gregory van der Wiel, another Ajax player at the time. An excellent tournament for the defender nearly saw him join Bayern Munich. Instead, van der Wiel stayed to win his first Eredivisie, then stepped up to PSG. After falling out of favour at the French club, the Netherlands caps dried up, and van der Wiel passed down an opportunity to rejoin Ajax, instead moving to Turkey, because he likes money, and who can blame him? Johnny Heitinga had a great World Cup too, but was sent off in the final during extra time. After impressing with Everton, Heitinga was a shoo-in at centre-back, but soon fell out of favour for club and country. In an attempt to earn some final paychecks, he went to Fulham and Hertha Berlin, before returning to Ajax to retire and become a coach with young Ajax. Partnering Heitinga against Spain was Joris Matthijssen. At the time, Matthijssen played in Germany for Hamburg, but after the World Cup, a short spell in Spain was followed by 3 years with Feyenoord to finish off his playing career. He now shakes hands for a living at Willem II. At left back, Giovanni van Bronckhorst. That goal, in the World Cup semi-final, sent the Netherlands through to the final, which would be Gio's last professional football match. Since then, he worked his way up the staff ranks at Feyenoord until he became manager in 2015. In 2 years, Gio has already made history with a Dutch Cup and a league title. Mark van Bommel destroyed the midfield all tournament. He rounded off a fine career with Bayern, AC Milan and PSV. Van Bommel then stepped into coaching and is now training PSV's under-19s. His partner in crime was Nigel de Jong. The lawnmower famously performed a karate kick on Xabi Alonso that night, earning de Jong one of 8 Dutch yellow cards. The Ajax youth product stood out for Manchester City and AC Milan, before money-making adventures in America and now Galatasaray in Turkey. In the 10 role was Wesley Sneijder, one of a few elder statesmen still appearing for the Dutch national team. Sneijder was pretty anonymous in the final, but was one of the tied top goal scorers in the whole competition with 5 strikes to his name. Today, the attacking midfielder plays for French side Nice, following a long-term spell with Galatasaray, and has become the most capped Dutch player ever. Dirk Kuyt started on the left, normally such a lively figure in Oranje. Kuyt endured a quiet evening in 2010. Since the final disappointment, he left Liverpool to play for Fenerbahce, and then finished his career with Feyenoord to win the title with former teammate Van Bronckhorst as manager. Robin van Persie led the line, but struggled to find openings against the Spanish defence. When fit, he'd score for fun at Arsenal, but broke fans' hearts when he left for Manchester United in 2012. Van Persie is currently winding down his career with Fenerbahce, and is now massively out of favour for the national team at the age of 34. Arjen Robben completes the 11. The man with the biggest chance to win the World Cup for the Netherlands in Johannesburg. Played through on goal, he saw his shot saved by Iker Casillas. And even after 6 Bundesligas and a Champions League, it's a moment that the Bayern Munich winger says still haunts him to this day. So, that was our Netherlands 11 from the 2010 World Cup final. Does that match still leave you slightly upset? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and
subscribe
to Football-Oranje.
now.